AFC, AFC, Southside. AFC, 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 Southside. AFC, AFC. Are you ready for the fight? Nighty night, lights out, no Tyson.
Formal request to have that removed. I say it every week, and I will not stop.
Request denied. Request denied.
Not today.
Permission to approach the bench, please.
Permission also denied.
I hate all of you.
You have permission to start the show and move on with your life.
All right, fine. Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the AFC South Fan Battle Podcast. My name is Samantha Wernett. So listen, tonight we were supposed to have special guest Amobi Okoye come on the show. He had a scheduling conflict. He met with us pre-production. He could have done it, but it was very hard to hear him. So he might pop back in and say hi. But
He was
otherwise,
living his best life now too, so you know.
yeah, he's actually at NRG Stadium. So that's cool.
Why was he being punished? Did he get in trouble or something?
He was
I
back
mean,
in his,
he was watching soccer, so I would say yes.
yeah, the wrong kind of football. But yeah, so we're gonna reschedule him. We invited him to just still pop back in. You know, he was still gonna do it, like I said, but we kind of were like, hey man, have fun. You know, we'll get with you another time. So this show will be ran a little bit differently because we're gonna be taking some comments from you guys. There's not too much news. We don't have training camp for another month, but you know, we're just gonna do this the good old fashioned way, like we used to do back in off season. You know, back season 1, 2, when we didn't have guests yet. So it'll be like for old time's sakes, right, Matt?
Yeah, so if this show sucks, it's your fault, viewers. Step your game up.
Yeah, make sure you guys comment, like, and share, and let's get the ball rolling. Let me introduce our guest for this evening. Representing the Jaguars, we have the second best Josh Allen.
Nope, that's not my title.
That is your title.
Nope, my title is Sam's mom's favorite, Josh Allen.
You know what? I can't deny that because she did say that. Actually, funny story. She did say that. I asked my mom one time. I posted a picture of the Jaguars Josh Allen, the Bills Josh Allen, and this Josh Allen, and he's always, as a joke, called himself your mom's favorite Josh Allen. So I tagged my mom and I said, "Mom, which one's your favorite?" And she picked that one. And then I was like, "That backfired." So thanks a lot. Thanks, Mom.
Sam's mom is a very smart, brilliant woman. That's all I have to say.
Representing the Titans, we have Maximus Brady, not to be confused with Tom, right?
What's up? Yes,
Oh.
not to be confused with Tom. Yeah.
How is your cousin doing?
Because Tom's a winner.
Exactly.
Did Tom Brady ever lose 7 games in a row at the end of a season? I'm just asking for that.
No, but he did lose his mind and his wife, and I'm sorry. That's
true. That's true. He did. All right.
Uh,
We went to a dark place. I like it, Maximus. I like it.
Sorry.
Representing the Colts, we have Chase Shumway. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did. It's very good. Not many people get it right on the first time.
I did it. Look at me go. And representing the Texans, of course, we have Matt Briggs.
Yay.
Look at his shiny head, you guys. It's so shiny. So nice. Did you polish it for us?
Just for you, Josh. I was like, you know what? I gotta look
Oh,
for
that's
my
sweet.
boy.
I appreciate that.
You know.
Well, guys, listen, like I said, once again, we don't have a Moby, so we're kind of just going to, I guess, wait for some comments to come in. Viewers, people watching, Twitter, what are we on? Twitter, Twitch,
Everything.
YouTube, multiple Facebook groups, Facebook pages, my page, Matt's page, whatever. So if you're watching at all in any capacity, just comment and we'll feature you on the show because tonight we are winging it, as they say.
One little bit of news we could talk about, Sam, is the bank is now the bank again.
That is true. Yes, TIAA Bank was bought back by Everbank, correct? So now it was Everbank Field, and it went to TIAA, who bought Everbank, but now Everbank bought back TIAA. So the bank is now Everbank Field again. So wow, so exciting, you know?
I think it is, though, because TIAA Bank is the name of a company that only some stooge that runs like a private hedge fund or private equity firm could come up with and think was good, right? So at least like Everbank is like pronounceable and like sounds nice. TIAA Bank was a turd of a name.
I do, in honor of Maximus, though, I am drinking out of my Nashville cup tonight. I just want to point that out.
Right on.
That's
It's not
Actually an
Titans.
awesome city.
Josh, that's how I
Debatable.
felt. That's how I felt when the Texans changed their stadium. I thought Reliant was such a better.
Oh, it is.
name for stadium.
No offense, but NRG is a turd. Also, like it's a
Right.
turd.
That's what I'm saying. They should have went back to Reliant, not NRG. That's just
NRG sounds like some kid
Like a
trying to
grandma,
come up with
yeah.
a cool rapper name. Like I'm gonna be little NRG.
Little energy.
Yeah, I hated LP Field.
Hey,
It's
we
kind of
got-
like energy. Energy.
we
Is
got
that
our
what it's
first
supposed to
question.
be? Is it supposed to be like energy?
Yeah, energy.
NRG.
Field.
Yeah,
That's who
I
bought
never
out
thought of
Reliant.
that, but yeah, maybe.
yeah.
That's who bought.
It's like
Reliant.
an oil or energy company or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, we got our first question. This is for Chase. It says, Chase, ask Sam on a scale of 1 through 10, how much does he love Jalen Ramsey and why is it a 10?
20.
11, at least an 11.
He left.
Dan has left the chat.
She had to leave
She
for a
just
minute.
pulled, she just pulled a Tanner Doty. She rage quit.
I rage quit.
Yeah.
Man, screw you, Chris Jackson.
There is another thing we talk about. Tyreek Hill put his hands on somebody other than his kid and baby mama. He got arrested over there in Miami
For
for beating up a marina person because he was trying to get on the boat and him in the back of the head.
I know that you guys can't see on audio what I'm doing, but I'm currently flipping Josh Allen the bird because he changed my name on the live stream to Army Football Loves Jalen Ramsey.
I just saw that.
I hope you
Yeah,
see
I
that,
just
Chris Jackson.
realized that.
That one goes
Started
out to my
laughing.
man, Chris
I
Jackson.
thought you were flipping me off about the whole Tyreek thing. I said, hey, look, I'm not the one who hit the guy. Like, don't be flipping me off because of it.
That's what made me laugh was the fact that
Oh.
I knew that Matt was going to think that he was the one.
I was like, what the fuck? My bad, Sam. I didn't know you love Tyreek as much as you love Jalen. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't mess with Tyreek and Jay.
I really hope Chris Jackson saw that. That's for you, Chris Jackson.
Okay, so well, NFL news too. On top of that, Dalvin Cook is expected to be released.
He's already released.
Oh, did he get released?
Yeah, he's been released for about a
Where
week.
did he get picked up?
Nope.
He's,
No.
As of right now, two
Oh, we haven't been on.
AFC East teams are talking to him right now. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
Okay. Well, goddamn.
And
When's
him-
the last time? We haven't been on in so long.
Him and DeAndre are wanting to sign together.
He
Hopkins?
wants to sign with DeAndre. DeAndre hasn't said he wanted to sign with Dalvin.
I mean, they have the same agent, so I mean,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
I mean, I know.
So do Watson and Ramsey, but they didn't.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm just saying everybody's making a huge storyline out of that, but I don't. It's just
You're
players saying that he wants to.
you're just hoping he comes to Tennessee with sir.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
I
gonna happen.
mean, yeah.
Well, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a couple of people say that Hopkins was upset with the Titans because he hates Southwest Airlines and they flew him out on Southwest or something like.
What? Like,
And I was just
no,
like the
seriously?
the weird things that people try to.
I mean, he is
Yeah.
pretty weird. I can see that happening, but I doubt that. But
No,
he is
yeah.
weird.
He wouldn't still be in touch with us while he was visiting the Patriots if he was angry with us about Southwest Airlines.
Deion Sanders had a blood clot surgery. That's another one.
Yep.
he almost-
Yeah, and he might get to keep his leg.
that's good.
Yeah. What's up with
That
that?
is awesome
Well,
news.
Does
Good
anybody
that he
want to
gets to keep his
guess?
leg.
He's been battling. He's been battling that for like 10, 15 years. He almost got cut off a couple of years ago. But
Well,
they
he
were
had
able to
he
save
had
him.
like foot and toe problems when he was in the league.
Yeah,
Like he
Yeah.
had toe injuries that kept him out for like half a season a couple times, if I remember correctly.
from blood clots. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
so he's had some sort of, but I get what you know, I get what Sam's saying. Is it another Damar Hamlin? You know,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because
There-
I saw that press conference and the story has changed since the initial press conference from his doctors. So I just want to throw that out there in the universe.
I just want to say that just like I think birds have been replaced by the CIA and are now government surveillance drones, I don't believe that Damar Hamlin that we're seeing is the Damar Hamlin that existed before that incident. I believe he is some sort of drone that is now a
So he
spy
was
for the
like-
feds.
Is he being
His
run by a
below hand.
Gamecast controller
And,
like the submarine?
and live from Jacksonville, Clint House.
Can I say for a moment that sub, the Titan sub sinking was a tragedy. It was awful, and I feel for the families of the people that were there. but my goodness, the memes were glorious. Like the memes from
I
that
thought you were
sub
coming at me.
tragedy were just top notch, top shelf, amazing.
Oh, here we go. We got a good fan question. Leslie Allen Turner Jr. says, "Okay, as a Colts fan, why should I not pick Houston defense in fantasy? That backfield should be wow."
Because it sucked last year and they're going to suck this year. That's why Leslie.
Don't as a Texan fan, the only way I would not pick the Texans defense is if you're going against a great running team because they're still going to get about 200 yards a game. Other than that, if you're going up against the
Well, hold on.
nobody,
You're talking about picking
said-
them for your fantasy
Well, hold
football
on.
team, like for the whole
Yes.
season. There are literally like they're not even a top. They're not even a top half. of
Yeah,
the
there's a
league
lot
defense.
better defense you can get.
That would be the first reason, Leslie. If you have
Well,
other,
they were top 10 in pass defense.
Oh, hold on. We got a good
Really?
comment.
Yeah.
Chase's mom.
oh,
Hi,
Chase's mom.
mom. I love it. Oh, Bertman says, "I'm such a baby because the Dolphins make me cry." Oh, here we go. Here's the homer. Texans will be a top 5 secondary against the pass.
Will
I
they
mean,
know? Will
I
they?
mean-
We'll see.
TBD.
TBD. I just think there's too many other defenses that are all around better. If it's if you're picking one of the defenses in the division, even then I would say as much as God, I hate the words I'm about to say. If it's a choice between the defenses in the division in a fantasy football setting, I would pick the Titans.
Week one,
Listen,
yes. After
Titans-
week one, no.
The Titans defense could do a lot if they had the same cheerleaders go out that they had go out today or whenever it was this weekend for their pride parade. Because they were doing like back handsprings. Like they have like male cheerleaders. I guess I didn't know that. And they were like doing
Hey,
back
look, I was
handsprings.
actually proud of the Titans for that, man. We live in a non-progressive area of the world, and I was actually proud of them for that. I was like, "You go, guys."
I wish
for
that they would
having
get rid of
male
cheerleaders.
cheerleaders. Yeah, why
Hey,
do
y'all. Hey, man, let them do them, man. That's their
No,
thing.
we don't
Whatever.
even need cheerleaders. It's the NFL. Who cares? That's
I
what the
agree with
lingerie
that.
football league is for. Come on.
I also think we should get rid of the giant flags and the national anthems and the flyovers. Like I literally want to
No,
walk
how
in.
dare
I
you?
literally want to walk in the stadium and see
No.
a football game. That's
Absolutely not. The flyover
you-
before
it. No, I
the
would be
game-
okay.
Game.
The
Hold on. This is great. On cheerleaders, Chase used to be a cheerlead a bit.
Bro, your mom is
Oh,
bro.
Dude, she just put you on blast.
Bro, your mom.
Chase, man.
Oh.
You and your mom beefing, Chase? Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah. Like, we can put you in the studio to drop a diss track like right now, man.
Yeah.
My
like
mom-
Oh my
Eminem.
goodness.
My mom was my cheerleading coach. That's the only reason why she's putting that on there.
Hold on. I do
That's-
have a question.
Yeah, your mom needs to get her phone.
We
out.
need to ask your mom who her favorite Josh Allen is
That's
for
right.
research.
There's a correct answer, Chase's mom.
We need to know if it's the Bills Josh Allen.
Is Chase's mom available to come on the show?
Yeah, we need to know if it's the Bills Josh Allen, the Jaguars Josh Allen, or the Jaguars commentator on AFC South Fan Battles Josh Allen. We need to know
There's
which
only
one is your
there's
favorite
only
Josh
one
Allen.
right choice.
Yes, my dad was actually a male cheerleader too. By the way, he said I won't say why because those were different times. But anyways, moving on. Moving on.
We all know. We all know.
I just think I think cheerleaders are just in general not the sport of cheerleading like that I'm talking about. Cheerleaders at NFL games and other professional sporting events are darn near useless. They don't add anything to the game or the experience.
Oh, look, Chase's mom says Josh Allen of the Bills.
That's it. Now we have to kick your son off the
Ooh.
show, Chase's mom, because you
Mom,
picked the
they
wrong
won.
answer.
Day one, got fired.
We have to dock your pay, Chase. We're gonna.
Honor day
Right.
off.
Well,
She just
Chase,
pulled an ice
it's
cube.
been fun. Thank you for coming on the show. We'll,
Sorry.
We'll mail your exit papers.
Right.
she literally could have picked 2 correct answers, and she picked the absolute wrong one, which was
Right.
the Bills Josh Allen.
Like, yeah.
It could have been the Jags, Josh Allen, but we'll forgive you. We'll give you a pass. All right, listen.
Chris Jackson,
Well-
we did put up the Jalen question. You need to watch the whole show.
Yeah.
And you need to look at
And then
Sam
you
Bennett.
missed what I did, Chris Jackson.
Yeah.
Look at
Look
Samantha's
at her name.
Look at
Chris
her
Jackson,
name over
right
there.
here. Host Sammy Football loves Jalen Ramsey. Maybe if you paid attention to this show, like we unfortunately have to with your show, you would have seen that.
I'm out here doing the Lord's work for you, Chris Jackson, and you're not even paying attention
Yes.
to that. You're hurting my feelings.
All right. Let's get moving. Let's just do short updates.
No. I'm sorry. Hold on, Chase's mom. Respectfully,
Yeah.
we are not doing an all lives matter on Josh Allen's. You picked your side, and it's okay. We're not going to kick your son off. That was just a joke, but you've made your choice. Don't try to backpedal now. This is not an all Josh Allen's matter sort of show. All right. Anyway, continue on, Sam.
Okay. All right. It's not bad. You can't. All Joshes matter. Okay.
That's our next T-shirt. Oh man,
Oh,
that
all
would be
Josh
amazing.
sounds better.
man. Woo. Okay. Anyways, so since you got so much to say, Josh, why don't you go ahead and start? Just give us a quick. It does 2 minutes.
2 minutes about what?
I don't exactly.
I already did my thing.
Austin Lane.
Did anybody see Austin Lane poke
There
a
you
man
go.
in the eye? That
Yep.
was gross and amazing at the same time.
Okay, but you got to give the backstory for the
So
listeners.
Austin Lane, former Jaguar player, for being honest, like he was a decent player, but not that great. But he's one of the players that you have that because of his personality and his sort of genuine love for the fans, he's sort of beloved by Jags fans, right? Even though he wasn't necessarily like some Hall of Fame talent, but he is now for a few years now been an MMA fighter. And there was an MMA event, there was a UFC event in Jacksonville. And he was fighting some guy who I couldn't tell you what the dude's name was. I don't remember. All these UFC fighters blend together for me. I don't remember who's who. But anyway, it was like the first round of the fight, and Austin Lane throws a jab and his finger's extended or something, and his finger goes like 75% of the way into the man's eye socket.
Yeah.
And the dude's
It
face
was gnarly.
immediately blew, like his whole face swells up, and they call the fight because Austin Lane poked him in the eye with the worst eye poke I have literally ever seen. It was gross and amazing at the same time.
But it was pretty cool because he was a Jaguar and his first like televised match was in Jacksonville. So that's pretty neat.
This guy is crying in pain. The man is poked in the eye, and the Duval crowd is literally doing the Duval chant at the top of their lungs. Well,
literally-
this guy might be losing his eyesight in his eye. And this is why I'm saying when we talked about earlier, maybe having a contest for fans come on the show. We have to vet the Jags fans. We cannot just let any rando that wins a contest come and be live on the air, which is it's not a good idea.
But the
Yeah.
funny thing about all that, did y'all not hear the commentary? The commentary said, "Yeah, here's the guy who was first overall pick from the Jacksonville Jaguars."
No.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
What?
yeah.
Yep, maybe Google things announcers at the
Right.
UFC.
Right.
Not that hard.
My brother-in-law was like, he was a first round pick. I said no.
I bet those announcers also think the Bills' Josh Allen is the best Josh Allen. Blech.
Hey, stop talking about Chase's mom like that, dude. Come on. That's rude.
Chase's mom is the UFC commentator. That's pretty awesome. She definitely needs to come on the show if that's the case.
Oh man, that's great.
All right, I got nothing else. That's all I got.
Give me 2 seconds. Having audio issues.
Sammy
Technical difficulties strikes again.
You guys
All
hear
right.
me? All right, cool. All right. So yeah, besides that in the bank, I guess there is
Really not a whole lot going on.
no.
We're
We got
inching towards training camp, and that's about it.
Josh Allen, the good Josh Allen showed up to OTAs, so that was one. So that there
I
we
didn't
go.
go to OTAs.
The good Josh Allen, I said.
The
You're the
more
great-
athletic.
You're
This-
the great
this
Josh
slander.
Allen.
The
You're the great-
slander. Oh, see, Chase, I think we're gonna be best friends. Chase, you just need to be a Jags fan, dude. I think you just need to convert.
I agree with that sentiment. But all right, moving on. Let's go Titans. Maximus, give us a quick update. What's up? Is Mike Vrabel still mad? Your quarterback's got some mayo in his coffee. Have you chose a brand of mayonnaise yet?
What was
To
Mike
be
Vrabel mad
honest,
about?
the mayonnaise,
I just like
the
them when it's
mayonnaise
made.
thing. I don't know, man. There might be a bad narrative going on right now. If the narrative continues through camp, anyway.
What's that?
Levis is struggling.
Yeah.
He's not doing really well, and you know who is doing really well? Malik Willis.
Oh, I
Mm.
did read an article about
He's
how-
fighting.
he
He's
is-
fighting for that spot, huh?
He is showing up, dude. Like, he is showing up in a big way, and Levis is having problems with like center exchange, which coming from a pro system under center, you wouldn't think, and accuracy issues, which we kind of expected,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
yeah.
But Malik Willis, however, his footwork is the biggest thing you have to talk about, because his footwork was terrible in season 1. And obviously the progressions and stuff like that, but we haven't seen anything in live action yet, and that's what I'm really anxious to see now, is to see if that trend continues, and if it does, then what does the GMs do, because they don't really have any like connection really to Malik. That was pre-regime. So does Rand like keep? I don't know. I'm just interested to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, you got to wonder if they hype him up. I wonder if they are hyping him up to try and trade him, or if it's real and he actually is performing well. If they're going to use that to hype him up to try to trade him and get a little bit of value for him.
Right.
I can't imagine a scenario where they keep 3 quarterbacks. I mean, can you would they?
You
keep
can
that?
this year,
the
though.
new rule.
You
Yeah,
can
with the
this
new
year because they
rule.
added the thing.
No, I
with
get
half-
that, but just from a pay standpoint,
Well, the roster spot is my
Yeah.
big deal, because we've got so many places that we really need to fill out,
especially
other
with the
spots.
Titans' history of injuries,
Yeah,
I think
that's my point. Yeah,
depth at other positions might be more valuable.
Yeah,
than 3
depth is a
QBs.
huge thing around here.
Can Malik? I guess Malik can't go on the practice squad, can he? With all the weird rules about.
No, I'm sure if we put him out there, somebody else is going to give him a shot. Man, he's not going to make it to our practice squad.
Yeah, I think
But-
the only plausible is they keep 3 somehow. They figure it out, or
Yeah.
they trade Malik.
Well, I guess
The only other. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I guess we'll see, more once we get into training camp and see how that works. I mean, with Levis
Right,
being
it needs to
so, with Levis, yeah, it does need. It's going by so slow
So
this year.
slow.
The year is going by fast, but the countdown to football is going by
Right.
so slow.
I thought I was the only one who thought that. Like,
No,
really
it's
thought-
so
it is killing
crazy.
me, dude.
Now, normally I would think the other way around because, as the non-biased host who is also a Jaguars fan, football doesn't matter. It's all about, just being loyal to my team and hoping for the best and maybe just getting a winning season and beating the Titans once. But this year matters. This year is more real. So it's taking so long. But anyways, yeah,
We
I
got a
guess
question from we got a question from
Yeah, I was about to say that.
who is the best wide receiver? Why,
Clarence. You know who it is. Clarence. Search your heart, Clarence. I want you to take a deep
wide
breath.
receiver core in the AFC South. There we go. I found
Clarence,
it.
I want you to take a deep breath and close your eyes. And the
Well,
answer will
I
come.
think he's agreeing with you because then he wrote this.
See, Clarence, we're on the same wavelength. Clarence,
Yeah.
Who can cover Ridley, Kirk, Jones, Ingram, and Etienne?
I know what Matt Briggs is going to say. The top 10 pass defense of the Texans can cover them.
I mean, they
Top
did-
5, allegedly.
BT
no,
would
that's
definitely
BT
say
said
that.
that. I said top 15.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Uh,
According to Texans fan battle, top 5.
no,
Maybe they
according
can
to
convert.
BT.
Maybe Malik
According to
Willis can
BT.
convert to a cornerback and cover him.
Mm.
It could be the reverse Matt Jones.
Hey, man, our corners ain't going to be too bad this year, I think.
All right. Moving on. Let's do Colts next in line.
Here's a perfect question for Chase.
Oh, yeah. Well,
From my own mother.
Go,
yes.
You go
Well,
first,
Josh-
Chase. Then I'll give you my thoughts.
Yeah. This is Chase's first time on the show. So let's see.
My perfect thoughts on it.
Is he a homer or is he a Negatron?
I love the pick, but will I think he'd be ready for week 1? No. I think Gardner Minshew needs to start. It's kind of
I
like how
agree.
That's
kind of like
music
how
just over
Alex
the years.
kind of how like Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes situation. Mahomes sat for a year. So, but I don't think if the Colts are really losing, go ahead, put Richardson in towards the end. But
Is Richardson the QB you wanted before the draft picks were made?
my honest opinion, no. Depending on what Carolina did, I really wanted CJ Stroud
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez.
because he's a proven winner from the Big Ten.
Yeah, but he went to Ohio State.
I understand that.
And
But
Anthony
it's
Rich.
more
I knew Bryce Young was going to go number one. The Colts weren't going to trade the farm to go up to number one like Carolina did. They weren't going to do that. Chris Ballard is all about the draft picks. He's not going to trade the farm to get one guy because it's never been about one guy down here.
I think you guys should just be happy you have somebody that's not geriatric as your
I was about
quarterback.
to say, under the age of 30.
Yeah.
I'm especially with Jacksonville's defense chasing us all the time. I'm glad we have a mobile quarterback finally.
Yeah. Yeah, but except for your mobile quarterback is my favorite quarterback in the league. Hold on.
She's a
Anthony Richardson?
No. I'm a Gators fan as well, sir. I know how Anthony Richardson plays. I'm talking about my favorite, Gardner Minshew.
Sounds like a nice lady. I've never heard of her.
the gay race slinging, American flag waving.
But back to that one question from Clarence, I will say the Jags receiver core is the best in the AFC South.
Thank you.
But you think Gardner Minshew will start?
I believe he will start week one. Yes, especially since he knows the Jags a little bit, but he doesn't really know Doug Peterson. He does know Doug Peterson a little bit, but I just don't think Richardson's had 1 year. I don't want him to end up being like Mitch Trubisky playing 1 year in college.
Gardner
think-
also has been under Shane Steichen for what, 2-3 years now, so he knows the offense. So that'd be
And he trained, well, him and Anthony Richardson have been training together. They have the same quarterback trainer, so it's kind of like they'll feed off of each other. Not that Gardner Minshew is elite, but,
and then they got the best offensive coordinator ever in Jim Bob Cooter.
yeah,
Yes.
that's also a Jaguar
Yeah.
pickup.
I look forward to seeing Gardner Minshew run around like a madman and then throw a pass 3 yards behind the receiver in the dirt, and then him get booed off the field, and then Anthony Richardson come in and run around like a madman and overthrow his receivers 10 yards down the field. So, congratulations on your seasons, Colts.
Just combine them both. Just combine them.
I'm just excited to see Gardner Minshew. Okay. Sorry. What happened?
Yeah.
Man.
Like my shirt says, just run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball.
You sound like
How
a
do you
Titan.
That's facts. Best CBS Sports best handoff quarterback in the league goes
Right.
to Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
It sounds like our old offensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah, but he was y'all did pretty good when he was drunk. I'm just saying there are some things that I can do better when I'm drinking too.
One
So I don't know why y'all
game, yeah.
fired him for that.
What's funny is the Jets hired him as a pass game coordinator, and I'm like, when did he pass the ball?
I mean, you didn't have a quarterback or weapons, so they couldn't.
The last cool thing
You
Titans
traded away your best receiver, so he didn't have many options.
you guys remember when the
Remember?
Titans
Throwback Thursday when
Yes,
AJ Brown got traded during
You
the
guys
draft.
remember when Titans fans were like, he sucks. We didn't need him anyway.
We just picked up a younger version of him in the
Traded
draft.
away our version.
We didn't need him.
Steve McNair 2.0.
I never said that. I was super upset about the AJ Brown pick, but
So
before I met you guys, but yeah,
it's okay. We're still picking on the Colts for
I look
Andrew
like
Luck.
Vrabel at the draft. Y'all
Oh.
remember that video when
Yeah,
he gets
he
up
looked like
and walks
he
away?
looked like he was about to cry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looked like he was trying to keep himself from like bitch slapping J-Rob across the face because that's what he wanted to. That's what I
Oh, I'm
wanted
sure.
to do.
Hey Chase, when are the Colts putting up a banner for drafting Anthony Richardson? When's that going up?
We put banners up for those ridiculous things. We don't need to be a finalist. Come on now.
So, do you think that the Colts beat the Jaguars at home, finally losing their 11th Is it the 11th year or this is the 12th year that they'll be playing the Jaguars and I've never beaten them at home?
As of right now, since we're not even in paths, we haven't played nobody, haven't hit nobody until we get out of our own head because our offensive line is soft. Guys, I don't know about left tackle and right guard right now. Jaguars could kill us again.
That's good answer. Good answer.
Music to Sam's ears.
Yeah, I just want to keep the streak going. I feel like it's kind of like like if the Colts ever beat us at home, it's like it's a tradition. Like you guys have to lose to us now at home. That's just what happens.
Oh God, I know what Matt Briggs is about to say.
No, I know. I think you know what I'm saying, but no. What I was gonna say is you need to change the motto. 3 things you can always, cash in: death, taxes, and the Jags beating the Colts
At home. Only.
Home, yeah, at home.
We don't do the reverse. We don't sweep them. I mean, we have, but that's not like a thing. But beating them at home, that's a given. So, how do you feel the Colts are going to do this year? Is it still a rebuilding year? Do you see you having a winning season? What is your give us I know that nothing's happened, and this is like a rebuilding team. You got new coaching. You got whatever. What do you see happening this year?
Chase, you got to be careful. Last time you went hard, you got kicked off the podcast, okay?
Well, I know the last podcast I was on that I had the Colts going like 12-5, but that was with Matt Ryan. I didn't think the offensive line would have been that bad. But seeing them
it was the offensive line or Matt Ryan that was bad.
When I went to camp, I saw it didn't matter. Even Q, everybody was going through. It's like what is wrong with this line? But they just never. I think when they got paid, they just stopped caring.
Yeah.
But I know Vegas has it's over under 6.5 games this year. We do have one of the worst schedules, but unless I see it, I may be at the 6th win mark as of right now. I don't know.
Yeah. So you're not. So what you're saying is you're not going to make any predictions. I like it.
I just see it probably around 5 or 6 mark and maybe Chris Ballard on the maybe.
Gotcha.
You gotta make the playoffs. I think he's built it the right way.
I think we lost you.
I don't have enough offensive talent. Besides JD and JD, so the offensive line can block.
Your audio is really choppy. Hold on, your audio is really bad.
Did we lose him?
Good.
Are you there?
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Jim Bob Cooter got a hold of his Wi-Fi and was like, "Unplug it."
Probably some meth head smoking crack on the switch box at the neighborhood. You know how those indie people are, man.
Here's the real reason why y'all lost last year. It was the couching. All right,
couching.
The couching is what screwed you guys. Okay, the couches was so rough it screwed you guys up. That's what.
Boy, I hope Leslie Allen Turner can take a joke. Goodness.
Well, Matt, you're the last one.
Wait, can I predict what I think Matt's going to say?
Go ahead.
Texans are going to win the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was great. So thank you guys for tuning in to AFC.
I don't know what Texas fans you've been talking to. I got us going 6 wins, easy. That's it.
That's
so
it.
Being number 2 in the division.
Why don't you bring up the old analogy that you used to bring in? Because it was my favorite.
Which one?
About the trash can.
Beating it? If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning? That one?
No. Every week you would bring up the analogy. This is like season 2, season 3.
Look, you see this? Right there? That's the Texans, all right? There you go. That's all I need.
You know how you go in your kitchen? You got some trash in your hand? You put it in the trash? That's the Texans. It's the Texans.
I forgot about that. I do need to bring that back, don't I?
So VT says 7 wins, top 10 offensive line, and top 5 secondary. Man, what a homer.
I would say it's top 10 because of the secondary because on paper it looks good. This is all on paper. And O-line, I wouldn't go 10, maybe 15 or 20.
But is top 10 like extravagant?
I mean, y'all had a top 10 offense last year.
Yeah, but top 10 out of 32.
I mean, it's great.
You're
But-
like a third.
Yeah.
Like it depends on what level of like are you 10?
I think
That's not
people
like
need
the
to
best.
understand
I
that.
think we're gonna be 12. I think we'll be the 12, top number 12, best backfield. Now, it's not saying the whole defense, just the cornerbacks and the safety. Because you got
Okay.
another year in Jalen Petrie. Nelson's a shutdown corner. King. BT's high on y'all's guys. Griffin. I don't want him touching the field, but BT thinks Griffin's going to be a key asset. I don't think so. But I think Stingley's going to have a bounce back year.
Does anybody want to tell VT that sometimes that doesn't matter?
Yeah, VT, I don't know if you're aware, but the Jaguars have spent a lot of money on a lot of players over the years, and it's almost never worked out. So good luck with that.
Yeah,
And the Colts, they're learning that the hard way too.
Andrew Norwell cost $63 million. 63 million.
Was he ever a top
Dollars.
5? Was he ever a top 5 guard though?
When he was at Carolina. Not
I
here.
guess- I guess.
But we
you're right.
spent $63 million on him
Yeah.
for 3 years, I think. I don't remember exactly. It was a lot of freaking money.
And
That was
Cam
this-
Robinson.
That was the same time that we did the Bortles extension. Listen.
Yeah.
Say
Well,
that.
remember, so it's not just offensive line, but do you remember a man named Jerry Porter?
Ooh,
wide
Clarence
receiver.
Austin Jr. says Jags win 11 to 12 games this year. Book it, and I'm going to write that down.
Jags by Fitty.
I got the Jags winning 10-11, but yeah, that's pretty close.
Hey,
I got
a
Jags
question
winning.
for
I
everybody.
got something.
All right.
I got the
What's your
Jags
question?
sweeping us.
Who do you think the worst team in the division is?
The Titans.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
you
okay,
really believe that?
Okay, let me rephrase my.
That was unanimous between all y'all. Titans.
I was gonna say everybody said that at the same
Same
time.
time.
Is that
Same
You're
right?
all-
exact
you-
time.
I would
Or
say
is that
this.
just hate?
It all depends on Ryan Tannehill. If Ryan Tannehill comes out anything like he was a couple years ago, maybe. But if he's still hurt and inconsistent,
Who's the offensive
Go ahead.
coordinator
I'm
for the
sorry, Sam, go
Titans
ahead.
I was going to say this question. Chase
Tim
can take
Kelly.
this. Yeah, Tim
Go ahead,
Kelly.
Chase.
You should know that. You were upset at them about that, Matt.
well, I knew it was Josh was asking the question, not me.
Yeah, I asked.
Oh, I thought it was you. Okay. Leslie Allen Turner, Chase, you could take this one. Why does everyone give Frank Reich a pass and that staff last year? Really, that line coach was garbage, and I can take a joke. So that was to you, Josh.
I did not give him a pass at all.
Didn't he get fired?
We fired him, yes, and the only reason we fired him is because Jim Irsay pretty much blew up Jeff Saturday's phone. Hey, can you come in here and help us lose? Basically,
That
Or
was
say-
the funniest shit ever, by the way. I almost forgot it happened. Holy crap,
What?
Jeff Saturday.
Oh.
Okay, go on. So
But-
funny.
Oh, the fighting Saturdays. Yeah, I forgot about the fighting Saturdays.
But
Oh,
I did
man.
not give him a pass. He kept on. Oh, it's the same. It's kind of like how Chuck Pagano will be the same speech at every press conference. Like you're being a dead horse. It's the same problem. If you can't fix it, you're gone.
You know who I think gets a pass and shouldn't be getting a pass? Chris Ballard. That's the one that gets the pass that should not be getting the pass. He's the one who has made the decisions that have not worked out very well, and nobody
I
does
think
anything.
I
the
will
Colts
bring,
Still there.
should
I was
keep him
talking-
forever.
I was talking to Matt before we went in here. I even asked him this. Bring up Brian Gregson and Chris Ballard. Yes, I understand Chris Gregson messed up and not a lot of people liked him, but he did win games. He won division titles. He kept on proceeding into the next round.
Got you a banner to hang up for a finalist of the AFC side, you know.
He got Andrew Luck. He's the reason why Andrew Luck basically quit. And then Chris Ballard came in, did it just through the draft. Occasionally he went in free agency, but he doesn't overspend. I will give people on this team what they're worth, the people that I draft. Doesn't bring in talent from other teams that much. But I think our biggest free agent pickup this year was a kicker, Matt Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But the only real thing for the Texans I forgot to mention, Colin Cowherd is getting under fire for what he said about C.J. Stroud and Dak Prescott. I guess somebody compared the two and said that C.J. Stroud did not go through the adversity that Dak Prescott did growing up. And, C.J. Stroud lost his dad. Yeah, his dad and stuff like that. So
Why is that even a topic, though?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, can we just keep that shit out of like the NFL? Like, please, for the love of God. This is the thing. The NFL, but still, the NFL is the one place that we can all hate each other for the right reasons, and that's like being a Titans fan. So like, or like I play your team this weekend. F your team. But like I just hate that we drag. Like God, I'm so over
and
it.
Colin Cowherd and people like him say things that they know are going to purposely upset people.
Right.
And get them on and get them talking about him and
because
trending.
Colin Cowherd offers no real value to any actual football conversation.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's ESPN. ESPN is not a sports show no more. It's all about the drama.
I don't watch any of the shows that are on ESPN.
Same.
Like the sporting events I watch, but I don't watch a single ESPN show in my opinion, there's not a single show on ESPN that is worth watching anymore. They're just not good.
No.
30 is okay. But
I used to like Around the Horn, but
those are more documentary. You're talking about the 30 for 30 documentaries. Yeah, those are good. But I'm talking about the analysts, like even like
No.
Leslie Allen Turner says ESPN sucks ass, and I agree. Shut up.
That's why you should watch the Fan Battle Sports Network.
Yes, we got a schedule. Actually, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up and talk about it, shall we?
There you go,
Matt. Oh, hold on. Let me first. Once again, we're going to reschedule Amobi Okoye. For those of you watching, he logged on. He was at NRG Stadium. He said, guys, listen, I can do this if you want me to, but we're like, hey, man, like, do your thing.
Live your best life.
Yeah. So we will be rescheduling him. But make sure before I sign us all off and tell, this is just kind of a fun episode because we just kind of went as we go. We're about to start into training camp. So I think our next guest is going to be July 9th.
Yes.
Correct. We have Mike Dempsey from 1010XL and the Jaguars. So Jaguars fans, it's been a while since we've had a guest on here. So make sure you tune in for that.
And then Wednesday we have Mike Florio. Which one? Tune in to find out.
Tune in to find out which Mike Florio.
On the next episode.
Could be Pro Football Focus. It could be NFL Network. It is one of them. But make sure you tune in Wednesday for that. Make sure, like I said, we launched fanbattlesports.com. There you'll find all of the content. You'll find the blogs, blog post, and we are looking for writers. So if you are a writer, you don't have to have any writing experience, but if you enjoy sports and you just, like to write, we need help with that and just socials. So make sure to reach out to me or Matt or Josh Allen, and we'll, get you connected, or you can write us at contact@fanbattlesports.com.
I think we should point out for the Titans possible commentators that you have to be able to use a computer. You can't send us crayon drawings. We don't want
Yeah, Maximus used to send us crayon drawings of mayonnaise jars, and we said, man,
I thought y'all liked my stick figures, man. He had football and the
hold on.
lines behind it meant it was going.
Before I log us off, Josh Allen, we got a comment about your show.
All right, Bertman, when you want to do a hockey show, let me know. Hit me up. Let's do it.
Yeah, I told him that we were launching it in the fall, and he's a big hockey fan. So
it's in the works. There's nothing to talk about in the hockey world at this point, other than the Florida Panthers are an embarrassment, and I'm glad they lost, and I hate them. Go Bolts.
Oh well, yeah, but so that will be launching in the fall. We got Longhorns Fan Battle launching, right?
July 13th.
July 13th. Other than that, we have all these guys have a show. So let's go ahead and around. Matt Briggs, start with you.
Yeah, you can find me, VT, and Crenshaw Wednesday nights, Texans Fan Battle, 8 p.m. Central. Make sure you check us out. Fun.
Maximus Brady, not to be confused with Tom.
Yeah, you can find me and Mr. Flame Douglas on the Titans Fan Battle podcast Mondays, 7:30 Central.
And where do we find you on socials too?
Oh, yeah.
That's Titans Fan Battle Podcast on Twitter and Facebook, and also Maximus Titan Fan on all platforms.
Josh Allen
At Josh Gives Up on Twitter.
and Jaguars Fan Battle
Yes,
is
on nights of the week that it goes live. So
yes
On Thursday.
Thursdays.
We're
Thursdays
working
at
on
9. Thursdays at 9:30
Yes.
or 9.
that's what we'll
Prepared.
say. Sure.
All right. And then, of course, Chase, I know you're new on the show, so you're not on the Horseshoe
Not yet.
Fan Battle podcast, not yet. But that show is Tuesdays
Yes.
at
8:30 Eastern.
at 8:30 Eastern. We have the Horseshoe Mob podcast. But Chase, tell us where to find you on social media.
You can find me on Facebook. Just look me up, Chase Shumway, and then I have 2 Twitter accounts. I'm on both at Chase Shumway and then also at CS Gordon 2434 on Twitter. I'm on there most of the time if I'm not working. I got my National Guard duty. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then if I'm not at National Guard duty, I'll be working at Aldi's.
Oh,
Nice.
we got another Fed.
I love Aldi's.
You know.
Yes.
Who did that to my name?
Feds. I love it. All right. And of
What?
course, you
You
can
son of a bitch.
you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sammy Football with an I, and of course right here Sunday nights at 9:30 Eastern. Once again, check us out. We'll have Mike Florio Wednesday, Mike Dempsey July 9th, and then of course the regular season will kick off every Sunday at 9:30 once we get into training camp. So excited for that. We're a month away and I cannot wait. But make sure you check out these other shows where they unpack more of the teams. If you are interested in starting a show on the Fan Battle Sports Network, reach out to one of us or contact at fanbattlesports.com. We hope to hear from you guys soon.
And
we'll
loves Jalen Ramsey.
see you. God, I hate it every time. I'm going to break my pen one day.
And Tyree.
AFC, 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 Southside, AFC. Are you ready for the fight? Nighty night, lights out, no Tyson. About to be the clash of the Titans. Strike like a lightning bolt. You feel the ground pounding, that might be the coast. Quick like a joke, like to hit when provoked. Don't you doubt that? That's a Jaguar.